I am going to give you some simple explanation like what is an RTO and some related basic terms explanation. For this, I have used a simulated imaginary like any media company. It has an RTO. RTO stands for Registered Training Organization, Vocational Educational Sector. So let's go through what is an RTO, Registered Training Organization. So this is the explanation. It is an education provider approved to deliver and assess nationally recognized qualifications in vocational, educational, and training sector in Australia. To operate as an RTO, an organization must be registered by a VET regulator. In Australia, the VET regulator is Australian Skills Quality Authority. This is the government organization acting as the regulator. So, what an RTO? International students, they take admission in RTOs or national students. So, when they take admission, what are the authorized things from RTOs? RTOs, Registered Training Organization. So they are authorized to deliver and assess nationally recognized VET qualification, vocational education training qualification. These qualifications are generally termed as like this. If this is the qualification, it's the full qualification name. This is the code CUA 41220, like certificate for screen and media, certificate for diploma, advanced diploma, these qualifications like. So these RTOs or the college or VET colleges, they deliver, means they provide trainers and the trainers give training and the students, they submit assessments and the trainer and assessor, TAE qualification holders, they deliver and assess these qualifications. What they issue? The qualification statement of attainment. In these qualifications, there are assessment units. So these are trained by the trainers. They can apply for, the RTO can apply for government funding to deliver VET services. For this, they have to apply for government funding. We will discuss this topic later on. I'm giving some sample explanation like using Anny&Anny RTO. These are simulated for audit compliance to question and answer sample example. Suppose you are given some question like what's your RTO and how are you authorized to deliver training? So you can give some answer. Like simple answer could be Anny&Anny is a registered training organization. This is the code. When SQL registered, approve your registration, then they give you code. So people can see this RTO registered on SQL registers or training.gov.a is the website. That is the national register where you can see details about like where is the colleges, who is the authorized person, what sort of qualification are approved for this college, like this details. So LBA is a registered training organization approved by SQL to deliver access nationally recognized training in creative media and digital public sector. Suppose this RT is running this qualification, so they are training and assessing students in this qualification. They are able to give training, assess, issue qualifications, and statement of attainments. So we can say our scope of registration include this certificate 3 in screen media and this the qualification code. We are listed on the National Training Register or training.gov is the website where you can find details about this. So this is the immediately or simulated answer. So when our name is there, it means we have the authority to issue qualification and provide compliant VET services. If someone is asking that how does any media company or RTO comply with VET and RTO requirement? So this can be simple example answer that we made strict compliance with the RTOs. So there are standards. Now these are replaced by the latest standard 2025. These are the previous old standards and the National Vocational Education Training Regulator Act NCVR that is called. All training products we deliver are on approved scope of registration. It means we are registered to deliver and assess these qualification, issue qualification. We regularly view our training assessment strategies. So what is this training assessment strategy means? We train and we assess students. So for this we develop strategies. So this is a document that shows how we are going to deliver, how many hours we are going to include, something like this. But our validation plans, the assessment that we train into are valid. And industry engagement practices, how we engage the industry into so that we can include the latest industry practices into our training and assessments. Furthermore, we advertise and deliver nationally covered content will hold appropriate registration in clause with this the artist standard clause. What college do you offer? How do they align with the fact framework? If somebody is asking, like, what are the qualifications? So you can see this is certificate 3. So basically, entry level creative media qualification. Certificate 4, intermediate. If you see certificate 3, then it progresses to certificate 4, international. Students, they are enrolled in this course, they will be getting this qualification and the statement of attainment with the units that they are supposed to do. Intermediate, so this qualification fall under the skill quality authorities or Hostel Qualification Framework AQF, which was nationally recognized training from certificate to advanced diploma levels. Each qualification we offer is mapped to the unit of competency from training. Each the qualification that we are offering is mapped to the unit of competency from. Even government gives us some guidelines that we need to include in our assessments. And it's aligned with the compliance requirement. So it follows. If there is a question that how does any media provide training to students cohorts? So we can have a simple example answer like we provide flexible, means we offer something via online, something like virtual workshop, some face to face. So we have a digital first learning model for our students like NSW, PLD, for our delivery. Our learning through LMS, like we use Moodle platform and we are providing training over via online learning. We hold live virtual workshop, video-based assessment, project submissions. So this we can say that we cannot deliver to our student visas. So CRICOS, we are not CRICOS registered means what is CRICOS? Commonwealth Register of Institution Courses for Overseas Students. So if we are not delivering to Indian students, why? This is the reason. Because we are not CRICOS registered. For this, if we have to deliver, we want to deliver, then we need to include this registration or apply for this one. Are you eligible to apply for government funded delivery? Yes, we are eligible. Government supports us. State-based funding scheme like Skills Assured Quality, Skill First Victoria, but meet additional state-specific contractual obligation. While we currently operate on a fee for service model, which like we get the fee, we are not depending on or intending to apply for government funding. In the next 12 to 8 months, whoever will meet required quality assurance methods or threshold. How do you ensure that learners receive nationally recognized outcomes? Like the student who successfully complete our qualification, they will receive from us certificate or statement of it. Certificate feeds full qualifications. They complete all the assessment. So this is certificate for this one. Statement of attainment. It means if they are not able to complete all the assessment units, including the certificate, and they pass a few, then we can issue them a statement of attainment. And how we issue it? To our student management system, like Excellent. When we issue this, we have nationally recognized training logo. We'll discuss separately about this. And in the certificate, we detail like the units completed dates and our RTO code. We verified the student demonstrate competency line with the assessment requirement training package before issuing any certification. If there is a question, can you explain the types of VET providers and how any fits in? So, vocational education training sector includes TAFEs, training further education, private providers, enterprise RTOs, not-for-profit or school-based RTOs. So, Anny operates as a private RTO, especially in the creative and publishing industries. Our business model focus on accessible, affordable, industry-relevant media qualification, mainly serving adult learners, freelancers, and career changers. How are you regulated by an RTO? So, we are regulated by this government authority, ESQA, which oversees RTOs in Queensland, Southern Australia, in these states. Internationally, if the RTO operates in any of the states are offering to international students. So this is the jurisdiction, or you can say, where ESQA is the regulatory authority. Educate delivered online to learners in institutions, Victoria, among other ESQA is the regulatory authorities. So we deliver online. We undergo regular internal audits, submit data to NCVR for national training reporting. We also ensure that we are prepared for digital ESQA performance assessment or compliance audit at any time. So what we have learned today, some basic terms. For student staff, only RTO listed in training.gov.au website. If they are registered, they have been provided a code, they can deliver nationally recognized training. So any media courses include this are fully accredited VET qualification. Unless CRICOS register, cannot enroll overseas student or student visa. It means if we want to be CRICOS registered, then we have to apply, then we can enroll. Art is critically helping hostels upskill, reskill, return to the workforce. And be a part of the national quality VET system, which clear obligation to be training assessment, certification, student support standards. Hopefully, these some basic questions will help you understand about RTO and some other basic terms like how art is operated Australia, what are the other terms like standards for RTO, what is it, regulator, ESQA, training register. So we'll do something more detailed one in our next session. Hopefully, this will help you understand something about VET sector.